Okay, hi everyone. Let me just quickly. So my Bluetooth just stopped working. Not even kidding, like 2 minutes ago. If the music is a little bit too loud or too soft, let me know so I can toggle it on my OBS for you. Normally I have a little earbud in, but yeah, my computer just said, nope, we're not playing today, which happens sometimes. It's the joys of technology. But anyways, that aside, hi and welcome. It is Wednesday, which means it is time for another Mini Mayhem with me, your host, Vee Mus'e, here on WizKids YouTube and Twitch channels. I am so excited for today. I'm already seeing some fantastic people in the chats, which is fantastic and wonderful. You might notice that there's a new layout, and I have made a point to go in and make sure that for those of you who are over on Twitch or those of you over on YouTube can see what the others are saying and actually interact with each other. So you'll notice over here, ta-da! It's a new chat window, and that is going to be something I'm incorporating for Mini Mayhem from now on. Hello, Smokebeard. Thank you for joining us over on Twitch, and hello, everyone over on YouTube. I'm seeing some fantastic familiar names. Today is a very busy day. We're going to have a fun stream. Lots going on, lots of news. So there's going to be some announcements. There's also going to be some unboxing. As you know, as the title suggests, I'm going to be unboxing Boneyard, which is from the D&D Icons of the Realms. I cannot wait for you to see these miniatures. They are fantastic. They're lovely. I cannot speak highly enough about these enough. They're beautiful. But before we get into all of that, if you are new to, well, quite frankly, either of the channels, please be sure to either subscribe or follow. That would be ever so much appreciated. If you're over on YouTube, ring that bell too so you get those notifications when we go live with streams like Mini Mayhem, as well as Much Ado About Gaming, or when we have video uploads of things such as our Scott Porter unboxings for our Hero Clicks. Let me see here. So, what do you say? I'm going to start off with let's do the news announcements. We'll do the news announcements. We'll get into things in terms of what's released recently, what is coming out today, and other things like that. And, a lot of the information in terms of Boneyard, you're going to find in the description on YouTube right now. In the description below, I will make sure that I add that over to the Twitch channel after the fact when all is said and done. And if you ever need anything like a question answered, please be sure to put in caps question with your question following that. It makes it much easier for me to see the questions as they pop up on the chat, which thankfully we have the one for Restream now. So it'll target me to see that right away, and I'll be able to answer your questions to the best of my abilities. Keep in mind, sometimes you may ask me things where I either need to look into the information or it's information that I cannot yet share with you for reasons, okay? So it's not that I'm trying to be coy, it's not that I'm trying to be elusive, it's that there are times where truly I cannot respond to your question. So please don't take it personally. Please don't think that I'm trying to ignore you. It's just, I can't. Not now, at least. But that being said, hello, for everyone who's just jumping in. Hi, I see you. It's so great. I'm going to flip over to, let's start talking about some of our news announcements first. And also, I have a squeaky chair, so if that's getting picked up, I'm gonna have to get some WD-40 for that one. So what do you say we take a look at our announcements first? And I'm gonna have to shift a little bit here so you can see. I don't know if you have all seen this yet. This announcement was just made this morning. It went up on our socials and everything. We have some exciting things happening with WotC, both for Dungeons & Dragons as well as Magic the Gathering. In a nutshell, we are expanding what we will be offering. So there's some cool news happening here. As you can see in right here. Okay, happening over... Let's get the pointing at it there. So basically what you can look forward to in 2021 and onward, we're going to be doing D&D sprue miniatures. That means, take them apart, put them together type of miniatures for intermediate and advanced miniature painters. So that is coming down the pipeline. We also are going to have some D&D action figures. This is going to be fun. I am honestly giddy about the things that are coming out. Along with that, you can expect a D&D paint line. So similar to those paint kits that I showed you from Vallejo with the WizKids logo on it that were, licensed with them, you can expect some paints that are going to involve the D&D Nolzur's Marvelous Miniatures. So that's something else you can look forward and anticipate. Along with that, we have D&D and Magic the Gathering artifacts and prop relics. So things like, we're going to talk about it soon, the Iron Hand of Vecna. You're going to see more amazing, cool things that fall in line with that type of product. Along with that, I'm telling you, this is so much, it's so cool. And if I'm starting to shout, She's getting loud, folks. I'm sorry. Let me, okay. I'm just so excited. And then along with that, we have D&D accessories. And with those accessories, things like battle mats, things like maps, bags, carrying cases, etc. So this is a lot of cool things. Again, you're going to see more and more of this coming out down the pipeline as we keep moving through 2021 because it's started. But this was the announcement that we made this morning. If you want to read up on it more, do be sure to go to whizkids.com, and we have an announcement that spells everything out, and you can read through that. So give it a look-see. I hope you're as excited as I am. Like, quite frankly, the sprue miniatures, I'm a happy Linny painter. Let's put it that way. And yes, I see the consummate nerd is going, spruce. Yes, right? That and like the battle mats and the artifacts and the replicas. Quite frankly, all of it. Let's just say the whole shebang. I'm a happy muse. So that's the first bit of news that I wanted to share with you all. I think it is highly relevant. I think it is something that everyone is going to find something to look forward to because of it. But yeah, that was the big announcement today. So Magic the Gathering and Dungeons and Dragons, we're going to be offering some more, working with them in the future. And okay, coolness. So that being said, let's talk about what is releasing either just this past week or today. I was about to flip into Italian and say, oh gee, I don't know why. So you go hiding and you come up. So remember the Lodge and the 10 Towns? I did a stream with putting them together right before the holidays. They come out today. Now, I know they were slotted a slightly earlier, but keep in mind with the way things are right now with the world, and yes, I'm always going to do that. So basically what's going to happen is things get delayed here and there, and we're trying to adjust accordingly and make sure we get things out as we can. So that is the announcement. So we have Papercraft is coming out today, available at your FLGS. Please always be sure to check with your FLGS first. All right. Many of them are making sure they're making accommodations, things like curbside pickup. Some will ship to you for an additional fee, of course. Others are doing things like scheduled visits, so you can go into the store, but they have appointments as to when you can come and check things out. But do reach out to your local game store. If you are unsure if you have a local game store near you, then you need to go to our locator, which we have, a lovely store locator of stores who carry WizKids products. That is whizkids.io/local store. In fact, you'll see it pop up on the cycle down over here too, if you need a reminder for that. You can plug in your information, you can plug in how far you're willing to travel, and hopefully it'll show some stores that are near you that you can reach out and contact for things like pre-orders, orders, and all that goodness. If you do not have a local store near you, it's just not in the books. Trust me, I get it. It happens. I am in a very rural area myself. You can actually go to dndmini.com as well as shop.whizkids.com. Again, you're going to see those all finger guns right there pop up along there right now. Actually, shop online. Here we go. You'll get your links there that you can check out. So there are options for you. So FLGS first, friendly local game store, for those of you not familiar with the abbreviation. And if that's not an option, then check out online. We'd be happy to have you jump over. Question, how do I get hired by WizKids to design all these bags? I mean, you can always go to whizkids.com and check out the career section. That's honestly the best answer I can give you right now. So Papercrafts, the Lodge, and 10 Towns, in connection to the Icewind Dale campaign, they come out today. And honestly, they are fantastic. I kept mine up for the entire holiday season because they look so good. If you aren't familiar with it, then I do recommend that you go back after we're done here, after we're done today, folks. You go back to the YouTube channel, you go into the playlist for Mini Mayhem, and you click on the one that has a stream that is featuring these specifically, and you'll get to see them in action getting put together and everything like that. Okay, next up we have, you have the Eye and Hand of Vecna, and I have a couple of our influencers here who were so great when they shared the announcement. So here's TJ Storm with his Eye and Hand of Vecna. This comes out today. I love it. You can see mine is like right behind me here. It is a beautiful collector's item. That dome is actually glass. The wood base is actually wood base. And here we have Mark Muir dressed up as Vecna as well. It is honestly, it is a beautiful collector's item. It is a fantastic relic prop. And again, harkening back to that announcement that I just shared with you, you're going to be seeing more things like this coming down the pipeline. And I really think you're going to enjoy the looks and the quality and the thought that is going into many of these designs. But that's all I can say about that. That's out today. Okay, so you have that to look forward to as well. And then let me see what else we have. I told you, it's a busy day. It's a very busy day. We also do have this, come here. This fellow came out last week. Okay, the red dragon. Hold on, we're gonna put back. No way. So the red dragon is also now out in stores. It actually attacked me this morning. So while I'm showing off the minis, if you see a little scratch, he did that to me. This one I named Aladdin. People ask me what I name my miniatures, and this one was Aladdin. The black dragon's Jafar. The blue one is going to be Jasmine. Just a heads up. So this is out in stores as well. The iconic red dragon. Again, contact your FLGS. Let them know you're interested. All that goodness right there. So red dragon, available in stores now. You stay. And then what else do we have? Yes, the premium miniatures. Those are out in stores too. So it's 10 in wave 5. So you have the elf fighter. You have, hold on, one moment please. I need to go to my script. Begging your pardon, I need my scripts for this one. So with this wave 5 for the premium miniatures with the D&D icons of the realms, you have a human rogue, Goliath barbarian. You actually get 2 human wizards, human ranger, halfling fighter, dwarf fighter, gnome wizard, elf fighter, elf druid. And yeah, I mentioned that we have 2 wizards in this one. So the wizards, it's 2 different look for the wizards, but there are 2 human wizards in this run, just to make sure that everyone is aware of that situation. So I'm gonna pop this down here for a minute. So that is basically everything you can anticipate coming out, along with, Wesley, you are on top of it. I was just about to say, along with, let me put this into hiding for a quick moment, please. So along with all of these, you have our Warlock Tiles. The curves and angles are out this week as well. I am hopefully going to be able to show those off either next week or the week after. It's just been a matter of literally getting them to me. I have plans to do a couple builds with those. I thought it'd be fun to do some room builds using the angles and using the curves. Remember, these are compatible with Warlock Tiles 1. So that's the 1-inch high walls for this particular round for the Warlock Tiles. They're called Warlock Tiles 3 for the curves and angles. Vee made me buy it. You know, that might have to be a hashtag that is going to become a thing, because I'm getting a lot of people yelling at me about their wallets. Okay. Where can you find a list of Wave 15 minis? Not quite yet, Jawa. Okay, you gotta be patient for that one. Am I catching everything out? They're gonna be coming out, well, 14 is coming out soon, 15 is coming down the line. Again, I'm not giving you specific dates because we're still working with some, shipping back and forth and making sure things are getting out. The answer is soon, okay? Soon. And I think that catches me up with everything going on in the chat. All right, so exciting stuff. I'm eager about all this. Let me flip back to the main menu. So those are all the big announcements. And what I want to do today is we're going to be focusing on some Boneyard. Okay, the D&D Icons of the Realms Boneyard. Now remember, this is all up for pre-order right now. All right. Because of that, there's going to be a couple promo sets that I'll be showing to you today too. They each have their own little stipulations. Okay, so please make sure you listen to when I say you get this one from here and this one from there, because they're only available in certain areas. So what I'm going to do, I have already unboxed in the painting streams that I did with Asperia. I have already unboxed the blue Dracolich as well as the green Dracolich. So I'm going to, here's the green. All right, so this lovely got unboxed a couple weeks ago, but I will make sure you can see. Again, this is $69.99, available for pre-order, FLGS, or you can go to dndmini.com or shop.wizkits.com. But this is the green. I'm just gonna move the music down a little bit. I'm noticing it's getting a little doo-doo-doo. And you can see all the fantastic detail, especially on those spines coming out around the neck. But here is the green Dracolich, and I have named her Minerva. I don't know why, I just sort of jumped into that one. Hello, Leonardo. I don't like to play favorites, but out of the two, this one is my favorite. This one absolutely is my favorite of the two. I think I have a preference, because I'm noticing there's a trend. I think I have a preference for the dragons who are based on the ground and not in flight. I think I like those poses better, just personally. But they're both fantastically detailed. So that's the green. Let me grab the blue. Okay, so here is the blue. Another beauty. I'm thinking I might name this one Hera. Because, you know, if you've watched Blood of Zeus, you'd get it. So Minerva and Hera. I always like to name my miniatures. That's my thing. I always have. But here is the blue one. Again, $69.99, available pre-order. FLG, yes. dndmini.com, shop.whiskits.com. This one has that lighter blue playing through as well as the breath weapon showing off right there. And you know what, Ron? That's totally okay. Everyone has their own which one they prefer over the other. And I'm not the blue one is wicked awesome too. Don't get me wrong. They're both like, if this were put down on a table in front of me, I'd be noping it out there. I like the green one better. I like the pose better. But this one's still pretty cool. You get the whole vertebrae showing up and all that goodness and the innards, the rotting flesh. They're both cool. You'd prefer you know, it's an interesting comment. A few people have been making that comment about how they wish the breath would just pop out here and there. You know, that's not in my control, but it is certainly an interesting thought and something that I will keep in mind. Why not get both? Well, that's just it. You could get both if you wanted to. And here we go back to that hashtag. What was it? V made me buy it? Sorry, not sorry at all. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show off the promo boxes first and explain where you can get each of these and the where, why, when, and how of it all. Then we're going to jump into doing booster unboxings because I actually have a brick's worth of boosters and I thought it'd be fun to unbox those. And then, yeah, he made me buy it. I will crack up if I start seeing that thing floating around Twitter and Instagram. Oh my. Too funny. So what I'm going to do is after I show you the promo boxes, I'm going to do the boosters from the brick. And then I have also the preview box that we send out to our influencers and media. Any of the miniatures that have not been shown off already that are in the preview box, I will then show you those because I want to make sure you're getting a well-rounded presentation of everything or a good chunk of what you can expect in these bricks boosters. Remember, a brick is 8 boosters. A booster has 4 miniatures in it. Okay. And let's talk about, no, you know, we're going to talk about the promos first and then we're going to, oh yes, you see Asperia hiding. Okay. I'll quickly show her off. So Asperia is done. For those of you who are my regulars and you're hanging out. So here's Asperia. Remember, she is from the Wave 13 Magic the Gathering Unpainted Miniatures line. She's all painted up and done. I actually need to seal her still, but I really wanted to make sure the effects paints were dry. So I'm going to be sealing her up this weekend. But ta-da-dum! She is done. And I love it. And I'm going to tuck her back there again to kind of hang out behind. All right, I can't vouch for what the consummate nerd is saying. Okay, I have not done that myself, so at your own risk. I'm not going to advise for or against it, but that's at your own risk if you're looking to remove the breath weapon. Okay, so we're promo boxes. Promo. So the first one I want to take a look at with you is we're going to look at the orcs. Okay, so this is the Orc Skeleton promo, and with this particular one, this is what you're going to find in stores only. So the promo boxes are going to be in specific areas. Orcs is for the brick and mortars, so your FLGS, and they are not going to be for sale. It is up to the FLGS, the Friendly Local Game Store, how they wish to distribute these. So I can't speak to how each store will make sure or give these to their customers, but just be aware, if you want the orcs, you do need to go to your local game store to get one. So here we have them right here, and they come in this, obviously a blister pack. The box itself, let me show you. Please forgive me, my box was opened ahead of time, so it's a little ripped up, but it gives you an idea of what you're looking for. This is the box in which it comes. Okay, you get the art on the back, and just this really cool blue with like the ghostly woman in the background. It's a lot of fun. I believe it is international, I want to say. SL. I don't know why I just spaced on your name right there. So, okay, so in the chat, they're talking about options for removing the breath weapon. Again, I am not vouching for this. This is not sanctioned by myself or WizKids, but it's up to you. So here we have, you get 3. All right, so you get 3 different orc skeletons. Let me pop them out away from the microphone. So I'm gonna pop these beauties out so you can get a little closer look at them. The thing that I like about all of these is that you're getting different poses with each of them. My right is my left is my right. So here is one of the first ones. You can tell he has axes in both hands. But like it says, it's an orc skeleton. Lots of great detail there. Clear base. Again, remember the clear bases are going to become the norm. So keep an eye out for those. Yes, you can paint, and I want to speak to that really quickly because a few people have been commenting about that. You will be able to paint these bases and customize them if you so choose. I know a lot of people with the preference for the black bases was because they want to be able to kit bash them. You are able to paint this plastic. You are able to then dress it up as you see fit if you want to give that little bit of extra to your miniatures. I get it. I understand as a miniature painter myself. But here is the first. Okay, so you get this fellow. And yes, the miniatures have come a very long way. I'm just going to stack these up as I go along behind me. Here is the second. And again, this is in your local game store. If you want to get these, it's the promo for the local game store. How they decide to do it is up to them. While supplies last is the other factor that you need to keep in mind. But here is the second one. One single axe, ready to swing. We have that one. Motion to call them Skeletorks. SL. SL, yes. Skeletorks. I like that far too much. And here is the third one. He has a shield, or they have a shield, I should say. Shield and sword. And again, you see the great little fur wrap detail, the moldering clothes, boots, skeleton features popping out, the ribcage and all that, skulls. So local game store. These are available. These are basically part of the pre-order process. So you can place your pre-order. The Boneyard collection is scheduled for, verbiage you have to use is late March. So in a month's time. All right. Keep an eye out for that. I just inhaled a cat hair. Let me take a sip of tea. So in about a month's time, these will all be out, available for pre-order now. Motion carried. I agree. Now we're going to take a look at the kobolds. Okay, so Kobold Skeleton promo. Let's talk about this one. This one is available only through dndmini.com when you place a pre-order for one of, or not for one, but when you place a Boneyard pre-order, you will then qualify while supplies last through dndmini.com. I want to make this very clear. While supplies last through dndmini.com, you will then qualify for one of the Kobold Skeleton promo boxes. All right, that's how you get this particular one. It is specific to dndmini.com. Again, dndmini.com. I want to make sure that's clear. And again, supplies while they last. Place your pre-order. Ta-da! You'll get one of these. So, out of the box, away from the microphone. Again, come in a blister. And obviously, kobolds, small. So these are smaller. Let me get these fellows out. Clear bases. And they're such, the poses on these are wonderful. It's not a cut and paste type of situation where it's the same pose over and over. Each one has a unique look to it, which hold on. You're gonna see me throwing things today. It's a throwing stream. I'll pay for that later. All right, so here we have your first kobold. Spear, arms up overhead, clear base again. So here's your first wee kobold. Front, back, and you get all 4 in this promo box. Small kobolds, actually. Here, we'll do orc to kobold. There's your little sense of scale right there for you. Actually, that could be a really fun show. Orc and kobold. I'd watch it. Okay, so here's the first kobold. Arms up overhead. Kobold number 2. This one has, looks like dagger, although it could be sword. In hand, fist clench, all that goodness. So there's the front. Here is the back. It's another cutie. Kobold riding on an orc's back. I dig it. Yeah, I do too. I'm all for the small and tall combination. I had that when I ran a game. A couple players, one was quite tall, the other quite small, and they palled around together. It was wonderful. So here we have, with bow and arrow, notched, ready to go, your third kobold skeleton. Now we just need a kobold necromancer. Skeletolds. Dang it! Hello, Grave Mistake. How are you? Quite an appropriate name for today because we're doing Boneyard. Oh, Skeletorks and wait, what was it? Skeletolds. Skeletorks. Mm-hmm. This is why I very much enjoy having you all in the chat. Okay. And here comes the fourth. This one looks like he is... Wait, stop it. Really? Okay, that's good. This one, the other was definitely holding a sword. This one's holding a dagger. This one, when I was first looking, I'm like, is it licking its blade? So there you go. And again, promotional. dndmini.com. When you place a pre-order for Boneyard, you then qualify for this lovely set of 4 little kobold skeletons. I'm going to put these over here, right behind me. Here, you can all live by the Iron Hand of Vecna, which again comes out today. Ding! So it's this one, okay? This is with dndmini.com. This is with local game store, D&D Mini. Local game store, D&D Mini. Reinforcement, people, it's an important thing. So those are the promo sets. Yeah, honestly, I am a fan of both sets, but I'm, you know, Ishman, I kind of agree with you. I think I like the orcs better just because they have like this great heft to them. I don't know. I think it's also the eep factor of you get these orc skeletons coming towards you. Oh. Nope. Hello. Oh, honey, I always dabble in necromancy. I've been known to be a many-mancer of many things, as my Cantriel said. Yeah, the poses are extremely dynamic with all of them, but the orcs, I agree, they have a very intimidating presence to them, is a good way to put it. All right, now for the fun part. Oh, good. This is exactly where I wanted to be. I wanted to be at the half-hour mark before we started opening all of these lovely boosters up, because trust me, this line, you have to understand, I was a Victorian Gothic major in college, so I love the dark. I love the scary. I love the creepy. I hate zombies. Don't get me wrong. I can't stand zombies. They ick me out beyond no belief. But it's like that love-hate thing. But yeah, I can't watch zombie movies or shows or things like that. They just tweak me out too much. But let's take a look. I need a sip of tea. I'm sorry. Your chatterbox needs a sip of tea. Exactly. I like that, consummate nerd. Here's the thing about necromancy. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Sooner or later, you'll be one of us. All right. Packaging, here we go. So you've seen the Dracoliches in their boxes. Let me pop up here. So here we have the booster box, all set and ready to go. I have opened these ahead of time, and let me just quickly... Okay. So here you have, it's a total of 46 potential miniatures. Okay, that you'll be able to get in this collection, and I'm just going to start taking out what we have here. Okay, and they were little, you know, transparency. These had already been opened by our photography department when they were taking pictures and stuff, but then put back into the boxes. So we'll see what comes in each box. But all the miniatures involved that I am pulling today were part of a brick. I want to make sure that is very clear. So just in case something got wonky and misplaced, just keep that in mind. But yeah, I'm going to start opening these up, but you can tell the brick is a little bit bigger because we have some interesting minis that go along with it. So you see, here's the front, this ghostly creature on the front, the logo up on the tab. You have artwork on the side of some of the creatures you can expect. And the back says, oh, it says collect all 45. right, so it's 45 figures. And it basically says, collect all 45 figures from Boneyard, the latest set of randomly assorted monsters in our exciting line of D&D miniatures, Icons of the Realms. Nights are rarely safe in Faerun, where the undead can be found in every region of the continent. Adventurers would do well to be wary near any graveyards or tombs. And Boneyard presents you with a variety of undead monsters to keep a party on its toes. Boneyard includes hordes of undead for you to battle, including vampires and the powerful Death Knight, skeletons, zombies, and ghouls. Also bring their dread presence to the set, giving you all new and exciting options for encounters in your games. Your party may even be unfortunate enough to come face to face with a zombie, or with a Tyrannosaurus zombie. Okay. Who's ready? Are you ready, my darlings? So here we have the box, and let me... This is always the fun part. Oh, wait. And these are the brick itself. I'm getting so excited. The brick is $159.92 to purchase a brick of 8 boosters. Each booster is then $19.99, whether it's FLGS or online. Okay, like I said, these were already box in the way. Okay, so here... Look at this. So here we have, right off the bat, a bone whelk. Whelk. 41 of 45. And here, look at this detail. As a collector of miniatures, each set that I share with you, I get more and more excited because of the details that we start seeing. Official release date is late March, fanboy. So you can expect this in late March. I also love that it worked out perfectly. I'm doing Boneyard, and we just had the big announcement yesterday about Ravenloft with D&D. So quite frankly, I'm excited for that as well, because I'm in a Strahd campaign right now. Yeah, right? You can have some fun with your spooky creatures, SL, absolutely. So here is the bone whelk. Look at this. All this fun detail. These skeletons on the back. And you can tell it's a mix of different creatures. Because here this is like a ribcage of a larger creature, and then you have skulls and femurs and everything else sticking out of various sizes. Yeah, that's a cool one. And it has a good weight to it, all right? It's a solid plastic, which I am very much a fan of. The fact that when you pick these up, it has a heft to it, it has a presence. So when you go to put it on the table, it is going to really be wonderful. Bone whelk. All right, we're gonna put you, we'll put you next to green. And then also in this I have, okay, and like I said, so this one looks like I got 2 others in this one, but since photography already opened it up, yoink, my right is my left, my left is my right. This one is the Deathlock. So this one is 22 of 45. There we go. There's the focus we want. Clear base. Really stunning spell effect coming out. And I've said this before, but I love this incorporation of the transparent plastic for the spell effects. Flail snail. Well, we had that in a previous one. There's a flail snail. Which one was that? Fangs and Talons. Fangs and Talons has snail flail. Flail snail. I know my monsters. So here is the Deathlock. That would even be a cool NPC or PC mini, quite frankly. You know what? I'm going to do this every so often. I want to adjust the focus just ever so slightly. There we go. Show them off a little bit more. So that is the Deathlock. And then also in this one, I got, what are you called? Get over here, springy little sucker. Spawn of Kyuss. Kyuss. Spawn of Kyuss. So here we have this one. Look at this. Hook. Oh my gosh. That's just creepy. It's like maggots are crawling all over the body. Hulk. You're gonna see me do this a lot. But here's this one. And this one is, let's get the number, 10 out of 45. It's Spawn of Quiz. Kiss, sorry, spawn of Kiss. Kiss? Give me a kiss. Hushman. Oh, I love it. You know, not wrong. The Bone Whelk is just a goth flail snail. I'm for it. I'm here for that. So that was our first booster. And like I said, since these were opened up by photography, I know we might get some wonky counts. Don't hold to what I'm pulling today as to what's going to be coming out. What? I'm having fun here. Oh, yeah, I wouldn't recommend eating consumables right now, all things considered. All right, here's another grouping. So I'm opening up another one. Ooh, almost took out one of my lights. Okay, I gotta be more careful. Eee! Okay, so I'm gonna show this one of them last. Let me get out the other. So here I have a mix of smalls and mediums. Looks like I have a small and 2 mediums to show first. You can live right there for now. All right, so first up, I'm gonna share with you. Oh, Willow Wisp. Oh, I love Willow Wisp. Those are fun to play. And this is, what number are you, my dears? So here's the Willow Wisp, and this is 4 out of 45. But here we go. Look at this. How fun is that? It's actually very close to the official artwork too. But look at that. These critters, oh gosh, I've encountered them a few times. Have I run them? I have not run a Willow. Actually, sort of. I had like an oddball NPC that was sort of a Willow Wisp. But yeah, here's a Willow Wisp. It's small. You can tell by the base. Okay. In fact, here, let me pull out the other one that I got. This is a zombie. Perfect. So here it is up next to a zombie. So here's the Willow Wisp. It's a beholder, run! Nope, Willow Wisp. So here we have, this is the zombie. And zombie is 14 out of 45. But look at this. The fact that there's so many colors that are now getting pulled into these miniatures, I am a huge fan of. I've always had a history of painting my miniatures with more vivid colors. So seeing more vivid colors coming into the miniatures themselves is a wonderful thing that I am absolutely here for. And you can tell this was once upon a time something of a more elfin persuasion, perhaps, from the pointed ears. But here is the zombie. Again, clothes in decay, flesh rotting away. You have these open pockets going on with the skin. Yeah, this is Barovia. You guys are on fire today. Oh, I like that, Barovia. Hello, Strahd. You have to be careful with Will-O-Wisps. They are not something. Oh, I just yelled into the microphone. They are not something to fool around with, quite frankly. They have some oomph to them. Absolutely. So now we're going to take a look at something upside down. No, we're going to take a look at a ghost. It's a ghosty. I do like these ghosts. Look at this. How spectacular is this with the transparent plastic in this tinted, bluish greenish tone. But you do have details that are highlighted, so you can see the facial expression. You can see the strands of hair. And it's lofted up, floating. Yeah, I like this one. I'm a fan of this ghosty, for sure. Look at the back. The details that are going into the cape. Ooh. And it's this extra detail that I'm finding as well. We're seeing it now with some dragon wings. We're seeing it in various capes and bits of clothing. How we have these open, instead of it just being, because you might see where it was one of those. I'm sorry, I just read Synaptic's comment. It's one of those things where maybe in the past it was painted in black to represent a hole. Now there's actually holes in the clothing, which I think is just so cool. But that's the ghost. All right, so that's the second booster. Second booster. Wait. This is a Sybarex. I think that's how you say it. But look, pardon me. Okay, I'm not kidding. This is like triggering my gag reflex. Hook. So here's this lovely one with all these fantastically gory, hideous details. I'm just gonna fix the focus a little bit because I want to have this so you can see it full screen. This is the issue when I go from large to small. I have to... No. There we go. I want focus. Focus. Honey, you need to move just ever so slightly. Bear with me. Bear with me further. Okay, here we go. That's better. Now you can see the whole thing. So, yes. Take a look. Cibrix. 42 of 45. Look at this. Puddle of gore. Or Kira would be like, no. Yes, absolutely. Oh. I'm not kidding when I'm saying this is making me queasy to look at, but in the best of ways. Look at this. Oh, it's like dripping. Yes, this is wickedly awesome. And oh my gosh, I'm so glad I didn't have lunch yet. Look at this. So yeah, this is one of the ones you have a chance of pulling from the booster. And it has some weight to it. So if you're one of those people who goes into store to purchase, pick up the boosters that are hefty. All right, this one's a solid one. All right, let me switch to another one. Yep, nope. I agree. You're gonna go there. Okay, so that was second booster. It be chunk. Yep, it definitely be chunk. Yeah, my players would freak seeing that, and I, as the DM, I'm freaking seeing that. Here's this third. And again, remember, I'm opening up, for those of you joining me after the fact, these are boosters that had been opened up by our photography group. So if the count gets slightly wonky here and there, it is 4 figures per booster. That's the standard, okay? Okay. I'm going to, let's take a look. Ooh, hello. Oh, hello. How are you? Is that everyone? Yes, hold on. I think half of the thing you enjoy seeing me is tossing these things out of the way. All right, so this one we have, this is the Carrion Crawler, and these things are wicked fun. Wicked fun. And again, I'm going to fix the focus. There we go. Wicked fun. Look at this Carrion Crawler, and look. It's got like that little glaze to it. Ampa Champa. What would we call these? Tentacles? Tendrils? What is that called? But I love this pose. It's coming out to get you. It's gonna get you. And this one is, let's get the lighting, 26 out of 45. Take a look at this beauty. Even the underbelly. See, this is also why I like the plastic. The clear plastic, so you can see the underbelly details. Look at that. Look at all those details in the mandible. See, it's got a mandible, then it has like little catfishy mandible feelers. Ooh, I like that Snaptic Fry. I think feelers would be a good, yeah, feelers. Without pulling up the stat block right away. But yeah. Yeah, this is fun. So yeah, see, their mandible's here. Focus V. Mandible's there. But yeah, these are probably like feelers. But that's another fun one. All right, Carrion Crawler. You can go over there. Okay, so now we're taking a look at... Ooh, no, don't go flying on me. A Dread Warrior. So here is the Dread Warrior. Oh, look at that. The call is coming from inside the house. Why do you need a YouTube versus Twitch war? No. Come on, we're like one big happy family. Please. This is creepy. I love this transition from the transparent plastic into the darker colors. It's like basically a Grim Reaper coming at you. But here you can see, again, I need to fix focus. There we go. Here's the Dread Warrior. I'm telling ya, look at that grin. Oh, you know that whole thing about shadow people? Good Lord, if I woke up to one of these, nope. I'm done. Bye. Bye. And this is a medium. And do we get the number on this one? 8 out of 45. And one thing I have noticed is people have been commenting about how it can be tricky sometimes to read the clear bases. If I find if you tip it at an angle, 45-degree angle down, it makes it easy to read the text. Just a quick little side note tip. I like the face on this one too. Okay, so that is hella fun. Let's put you over here. Who else do I have? You! Ooh! Okay, you're fun. This is a skeleton. 15 out of 45, straight up skeleton. But look at what type of skelly it is. This is so a dwarf skeleton. Look! I love the pose. Insta dead. Insta freak. But look at this one. Oh, I love the pose on this. Ah! You can practically hear them yelling at you right before the attack. I'm lapsing into Cantriel because I play with 2 dwarves in the game. But look at this. I really like, it's a dwarf. See, skeleton 14, no, skeleton 15 out of 45. Let's blend the 2 numbers together and say 14. And he still has his beard, right? Isn't that fun? Yep, undead, more undead. Nice sight of aberrations. Time to assemble the Amen. That's fantastic, Leonardo. Wonderful. Okay, so that is, what was that? That was a 3rd one. Oh wait, no, we have one more. Take it back. I take it back. I take it all back. I'm just, quite frankly, these are going right into my collection, so I'm not gonna worry about putting them back into the boosters. But here we have, look at this one. Cue creepy music. Speaking of music, what happened to the music? Let me just check here. Oh, that's why. We're shifting into more music. Hold, please. So here we have this one. Cue creepy carousel music, and this one is... It's a Warhorse Skeleton. 29 out of 45. It reminds me of almost like a carousel horse, though. But look at that. Yep. You have the tack. You have the bridle. Oh, these are just... I like this. Little helmet piece on it. Definitely a warhorse. Still gonna call it a carousel horse. That's just my... The spoopiest carousel! Could you imagine? Actually, I am imagining. But here's this one. And again, those skeletal details that are popping out. Amazing. Let me just do a little trick I talked about. See, you tip it just a little bit and everything shows up. Oh boy. Next. Here we go. 4. Booster 4. There is not a rider for that grave mistake. That is a good question. It needs a white walker. It's Barovian Morning Glory. All right. Yes, I'm having fun throwing the boxes. What about it? Ooh, okay. I'm gonna save one for the last out of this one. I am totally playing favorites right now when I open these up. Numma. Here we go. Ooh, you're a sexy beast. Come here. Mummy Lord. Okay. So here we have the Mummy Lord. 36 out of 45. Look at this. Look at the spell on this. You put a spell on me, and now you're mine. I went there. Oh, I love the details going on here. With the mummy wraps, and the headdress, and the spell. Oh, that's a cool one. Medium in size. See, I'm getting excited. I'm forgetting to mention the sizes. My apologies. Rot Troll or Mind Witness. Yeah, what are you hoping to see? What are you hoping to see there? It's Eddie from Iron Maiden. Okay, Chris Ryan. I love it. Oh, yeah. This one's fun. This one's a lot of fun, especially with the gold details. Lovely. I'm a fan of this one. I'm definitely a fan of this one. Now, why are we not scrolling? There we go. Yes. This is cool. So that was the Mummy Lord. And then I have, and if there are duplicates that pop up, I'm just going to say, oh, it's another one of the blah, blah, blahs and quickly shift it over. This one is a, Drowned Assassin. So hold it so it's legible. Drowned Assassin. 11 out of 45. For some reason, the chat's not scrolling automatically all of a sudden. You guys are so chatty, you're making my chat stall. I'm not complaining. Oh, look at this. Oh, this is the best kind of creepy. Oh, it's like got barnacles and stuff growing on it. Awesome. Oh, this is wicked. Look at that. Ooh. It's like coral almost. Like it's got coral growth on it. I love that detail. But just the face, it's got this haunted, creepy look to it. Belt buckle detail. Oh, I like this. This is another one I'm really liking. I'm very much enjoying. That's a neat one. Another medium. This was the Drowned Assassin. I'm gonna put you over here. And then, nope, there's more. But wait, there's more. Phantom Warrior. So here you have a Phantom Warrior. And that one is 13 out of 45. And again, it's one of those transparent plastics. But look at this. Oh, this is another fun one. Quasimodo of the Sea. That's a very, what you're looking at. I like that. Quasimodo of the Sea for the Drowned Assassin. Yes. This Phantom Warrior. Ooh. Ooh, I like it. I like it. Look at the armor detail. That's stunning. That's stunning, that is. We're probably going to go till about 1:30 today, folks. Absolutely, because I have 4 more of these to unbox. And others that weren't part of it that I can pull from the preview box that I have. But that's the Phantom Warrior. Nama, 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 nama. Over there you go. And then... away you go. And then... this one I'm actually quite excited about. I'm excited for this one. This is the Skittering Horror. Which, let me fix, because it's a big one again. Let me fix the focus. I have to toggle when we flip around sizes is the thing. All right, so here we have... is that quite where I want it? Probably not. Bear with me. Come on, darling. Where's your sweet spot? Focusing, there we go. Almost. Focusing live, there we go. Focusing live is always fun. Okay, so here we have, well, let's show you the base. So Skittering Horror, 30 out of 45. Look at just the undercarriage. That's, oh, that thorax, yo. This is a stunner. It has a lot of texture and detail to it as well. Look at all this. I mean, the carapace is just... oh, this is grand. This is truly grand. Look at all of this detail. Yeah, I'm totally fangirling out on this one. These great talon effects. Ooh, I love this. And that yellow eye, that piercing yellow eye. And like the tentacles coming out of the mouth. Oh, I love that. Starship Troopers. Yeah, I see where you go. Yeah. I don't know why the chat's delaying, but I'm doing my best to keep on top of that. Shudder. Absolutely shudder. I'm quite happy about this. Okay, so again, this is the Skittering Horror. I'm gonna put, oh, let's put you over here. That one goes there. Next one. 5. Booster 5. Booster 5. Okay. This is fun too. I'm gonna start off with the smalls and the mediums, and we'll jump over to the big guy. Oh, this is so much fun. Any repeats? No, so far no repeats. This is actually pretty cool. All right, so the first one I'm going to show you is the Wraith. Look at this. Aha! Oh, I have to fix the focus again. Focus. Almost. Give me a moment. One moment, please. There. Okay. Look at that. Just that swirling black. It has a slight transparency to it. Absolutely. You can see when I put my hand behind it. But it's also this dark and ominous figure, which I love for these particular creatures. It's nicely done. Let me show you the base. So Wraith, 19 out of 45. Look at that. Dark and oily, very much. It's a very good way to put it. I like that synaptic. Fantastic. Oh! I really want to run a campaign with creepy crawlers and such. I want to run the scary creatures. Okay, next up from that booster, we have a Sword Wraith Warrior. Oh, that worked out nicely. So also a Wraith, but this time, look at this detail. I am I have a color, clearly. I have a color. Danger Spook. Oh, I like that. Danger Spook is also applicable. Look at this. All right, let me show you the base. Sword Wraith Warrior, 24 of 45. Look at the sword and the shield detail and the cape. Y'all. Again, it's the transparent plastic. You can see my hands playing from behind. But y'all, look at this. I would absolutely want to work this into any campaign just because I really like the pose here. You have invaded my tomb, trespasser, says the consummate nerd. What's scarier than a Viking? A ghost Viking. Not gonna argue that one. But there's that one. Move it. Let's put that over there. And again, if you're just joining us, these are all up for pre-order now. These are being pulled from the D&D Icons of the Realm Boneyard Brick, which is a collection of 8 boosters with 4 minis in each booster. Just keep that in mind. Now we have a small... Oh, this is fun. It's another skeleton. I think we're looking at Gnome or Halfling. I don't think it's a dwarf again, but it's another skeleton, and this one is 5 out of 45. You can see on the base there. I want to say possibly Gnome in origin. But again, you have, some hair left on the skull. Moldering clothes. I love this. We're like, what? The pose is cracking me up. What? I'm not saying I'm not. I'm not saying I am. I need more time, quite frankly, to do something like that. But this really is a fun collection. It just gets you thinking. And like I said, I'm also coming off of the Ravenloft announcement from yesterday, so spooky and dark is already kind of dancing in my head as a DM as it is. All right, so there's that skeleton from that booster, and then... Ooh! You go away. Okay, maybe I wasn't super careful. Now we have... This one I was hoping would be fun. Okay, an Elder Black Pudding. So check this out. This is... I have to fix the focus again. Focus again. There we go. Look at this. This is an Elder Black Pudding. Holy moly. Show you the base. 31 out of 45. Look at this. Oh, I love how this is open too, so you can actually put... Let's grab one. Look. It's details like that makes it so much more interactive. The fact you can put a mini in there is wonderful. But look at this. It's gorgeously glossy. really a great gloss. Yeah, this isn't black pudding. I believe it is a dish. Yes. Look at. It really, the sheen you're getting in the camera, it's literally that glossy. Oh. It's like a black tar is just writhing up to get you. I'm a fan. I am definitely a fan. It's Spawn. Ooh, quite nice. Quite nice. Okay. Moving along. That was all of them? Yes, it was. Moving along. Now we're moving into box 6. Or booster 6, I should say. Here we have booster 6. Really? Why is this not scrolling for me? Dang it, Exxon. Okay, Leonardo, points for that one. That was nicely done. I like that. Dang it, Exxon. Okay, more. Really? I have yet to hit a repeat. I'm not kidding. I have yet to hit a repeat, and this was just a standard brick. I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep these up as we go along with the chat. I don't know why I think it's just, and I'm not complaining at all. I think because you're all so chatty and wonderful together, it's having some fun. So do you use these as is, or do you add details to some of the pre-painted? Honestly, these look fantastic, what you're looking at. So this one is the Death Slad. Or Slade. Look at this guy. Yeah. This is not one I have painted the UPM version of this one, I believe. I have, yeah. That's a fun one. Look at this. Hello, Chris from Houston. So let's get the stats on it. This one is... I gotta fix the focus again because I was on a big one again. Hold on. 21 out of 45. Look at this. He's gonna get ya. Chompa chomp. Oh, look at that. So much fun. Yeah. They're also, you don't want to mess with these creatures. Good Lord. Ooh, and the whole like, so, ooh, just, if you're not familiar with them, a death salad. No, salads are good for you. If you haven't read up on slads, definitely do, because they are some very interesting critters. Absolutely. Next up, we have Avatar of Death. Hi at me. No, I'm kidding. So here it is, an Avatar of Death, 23 of 45. More of the fantastic spell effect. Oh. Yep. Okay, you've got the chain wrapped around the torso. The flowing, dark, tattered robes. Almost like this wind look in its base, lifting it, keeping it aloft. Don't fear the Reaper, right? Oh, the hourglass. This is cool. I'm being completely biased. This is a cool one. That's a really neat looking one. I like that. Bill and Ted. Ooh. Don't quit. No, don't quit. This is fun. We're all here to have fun. But look at this. Ah! Yeah. I am a big fan. Absolutely. Deck of Death. Oh, this is a really... That's fun. That's... so many of these would be great to sort of like... If you're debating what to do in your campaign and you just need sort of an encounter, these are great for inspiration. Zombie. But it's not the same zombie. It's a different zombie. Check it out. Goliath zombie? I think we're going for Goliath with this one with the tattoos and the size. The Frighteners. We need a Michael J. Fox. So here we have another zombie. This one is 1 out of 45. So we got number 1. Number 1. The hourglass is a fantastic touch. I loved the hourglass. Zombie grog. Look at that. Even the details on, I'm not sure you can see that, the details that are going on the weapon. See that? Stunning. It's stunning. Here's the back. Oh, there we go. That's what I want. Look at the detail on that. Hello. Hello. This is a nice one. That's a really nice one. I like that one a lot. And then, oh, that was loud. Bye-bye, blister. Okay, now we have an ogre zombie. Here we go. Ready? Look at this guy. Now I have painted the Paint Night Kit version of, well, it's not the same pose, but I have painted the ogre zombie Paint Night Kit one. Very similar features. You've got the innards popping out. Zogre. You guys are doing a great job with combining these names together. I love it. Zogre. It's a Zogre. But looka. Let's be polite and I'll show you the base. 28 out of 45. Look at there's nothing underneath there. I'm gonna have to be careful of that now. Sorry, I just gave myself church giggles. Pitfalls of the clear bases. I need to be careful of what's in the undercarriage zone for the humanoids. But yeah, you can see the flesh is just splaying apart. You have the innards pouring out. Oh, so many cool details going on. And just that grayish decaying flesh. Yeah, I like the purple touch to it. Vee broke herself. Who are we kidding? I'm good at doing that too. But yeah, this is, I love, and the heft. Again, these have some solid weight to them. With miniatures, I always love it when you pick up a mini and you can feel it in hand. It's one of those things when you pick up a big mini and it's light, I always feel a little bit disappointed. That is not the case with these at all. The big ones have presence to them. I cannot stress that. I should bring up like my cooking scale, my little like down to the grams, and just show you the weights of these things. It matters. It does come into play because when you put these onto the table, they are going to hold their ground quite literally, physically, and also when you use them in, you know. Gosh, WizKid's trying to get Vee banned off Twitch. Oh, lovely. Okay, so here is boost. That's everything, right? Yes, this is booster 7. Booster number 7. Oh, good. Not underneath the microphone. All right, I'm gonna start off with the smaller ones first. Uh-oh. I dropped one, and I don't know where it went. Okay, so this did have 3. I don't know where it is. She found. One moment, I have to, can I? I picked up with my feet, okay. I am having too much fun with this, y'all. Okay, we're gonna put you next to me, and let's start off with the one that fell. And this is a lovely small one, and I'm glad I found it because holy heck, is this ever so much cool. And this one is a Crawling Claw. So see, Crawling Claw, 3 of 45. But look! Ah! I am a huge Addams Family fan, let's just put it that way. Look at this. Small, obviously small, but you have a little... Isn't that fun? That is handy. Well punned. And you have like the stump. I love that. The stump sticking out with like the bone. Ooh. These things are perfectly creepy. Oh, I'm a real fan of that. Yoink. Oh, that's a neat one. This is a fun one. Yes, give that mini a hand. I don't know why I just used that accent. Yes, definitely scary. Could you imagine one of those things like skittering up your leg? Oh. Ah. Now we have another skeleton. Is this? No, it's a different skeleton. Okay. Have we had any repeat? No, we have not had a repeat yet. Here's another skeleton. And oops, upside down. And here we have 2 of 45. Skeleton 2 out of 45. Look at that. I love the pose, the tension in the drawing back of the arrow, and even though it's a skull. Yes, it's a skull, but you still get this focus on the face. Handrew. Dan Dylan. Handrew? Really? Kidding. No, honestly, I'm loving all the puns. Keep them coming, everyone. Look at this. Ooh, love all these little details. I want this bow too. It's an umi. An umi? Ooh, this is nice. That's another good one. Yoink. My desk is fast becoming a thing of nightmares, and I'm not complaining. I am not complaining. And this one, oh, okay, so this is another Willow Wisp. So we did have a repeat. It's another Willow Wisp, which I will put... Where did I put the other one? There it is.
Okay, you guys can live together now and be a family. There you go.
So another Willow Wisp. We're not going to waste time on that one since we've already looked. And now we have, ooh, fun, an ochre jelly.
Look at this one.
It's slimy. Spin it around. You spin. There we go. Ochre jelly. 27 out of 45. Look at that. It's a transparent plastic again. Yellow tones. Oozing up and out. And I love the dripping. Look. Drips. Little drips right there. Fun. That's another fun one. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, so let's put this over. We'll put you next to Puddin'.
Hi, Puddin'. Mr. J.
Oh. I have to name the black pudding Mr. J. People, this is how my brain works. This is just, it's what I do. Okay, last one. And then what I'm going to do is tap into the preview box so we can take a look at some of the other ones that I really do want you to see that we just didn't get in the boosters. Da-da-da-da. Honey Elemental. Marmalade Snot Jelly Dragon Shadow. Oh. Hold on. I'm trying not to do this right underneath. Okay, I'm going to start off with the mediums and the smalls first. Please don't fall out of my hand like last time. Any repeats? I don't believe it. Nope. Oh, wait. Yes, yes, yes. We have another... I have another little hand. Another hand, Drew. We'll stick you... Let's put you there. I don't want those two together because then they can actually start clapping or something and that would be disturbing. Preview box is, Steve, it's not something that is sold in stores, but you will see many of our influencers and media sharing it. It is basically sort of a highlight reel of the miniatures you can expect from each of the collections. So a preview box will have some of the bigger creatures as well as the, the cooler looking ones. So you'll see that sort of coming about now with the people who do reviews. Like you'll see it with Nerd Immersion. You'll see it with various media resources. So I have a copy of a preview box. So miniatures that we want to make sure we're highlighting and we want you to see, I will be pulling out of that box along with what I've just shown you from all the booster pulls. And this is a vampire spawn. Super appropriate considering Ravenloft. Hello. Oh, he's got a mustache. I don't know why that just made me happy. Look at that. And to be fair, yoinking. Here you go. Vampire spawn, 12 out of 45. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Asterion is awesome. Look at that. Oh, that's fun. That's a fun one too. All right, put you over there. And one more. This is fun. This is actually really fun. Okay, so here we have a poltergeist. I'm sorry if my stomach just got picked up by my microphone. Look at this. How awesome is this one? Table being flipped over. You have a pitcher and you have a goblet and you have a candle that are being lofted off the top of it. Oh, this is fun. Yastash. To be fair, see poltergeist, and that is 9 out of 45 for its number. Why am I scrunching my shoulders up? Pardon me. I'm getting like tense with excitement. Forgive. Look at that. Angie table. It is an Angie table. That, more of those. Isn't this awesome? Look at just... I really like the details on this one. Just the thought of having things. Yeah, this is a fun one. Can anyone hear you? Table flip. Boom. All right, let's put this one to the side. And then we have, hold on. I knew that was gonna be loud. Bye. Okay, this is the Hill Giant Skeleton. So obviously I need to fix zoom because this is a big one. There we go, fix it zoom. So Hill Giant Skeleton, look at the club. It's almost got like a cool petrified wood effect to it, which I love. Oh, how fun is this one? Look at that rib cage. Talk about a barrel chest. Who are we listening to as background music? Background music is from Technoax. If you're curious, please do check them out. Fantastic variety of all sorts of genres. They are open source, so you're able to use their music both on YouTube and Twitch. Wonderful, wonderful collections. You'll find I use them more often than not. Thank you for asking, Shannon. Big boned, absolutely big boned. My mouse is saying hi to everyone. But yeah, okay, so we have that one going for us. Oh, I love it. I love the wide, like the, you know what I'm talking about? Like just this, the presence of the stance. That is not someone I want to mess around with. I don't think so, kiddos. We might go a little past 1:30, simply because there are other minis I want to pull out for you to see. So, all right, let's do this. So this is what I'm talking about when I say the preview box. This is what, it's not sold in stores, but it's what we are sending out to influencers and media so they can get a good selection of the potential miniatures that they can get from the boosters and the bricks. So anything I am showing you from here is relevant to a booster or a brick, which again is an 8 count of boosters. Okay, so I'm gonna go and pull ones that we have not seen yet. So ones that were not in our, hold on, I have to open this up over here. Ones that were not seen from our booster pulls. No, I don't want to hit my camera because there are some cool things in here. So let me flip over to here, kind of give you a sense of, it's just, this is what they get. It's a nice mix, and you can see there's some cool things in here. So yes, we are absolutely gonna take a look. Let me, I'll put you over here. We'll do that. Okay, so I am first going to, let me see. We've looked at you. So we do have repeats. Repeats I'm not going to bother. Oh, okay. Let's take a look at this one first because I have fond memories of fighting one of these. I also have no idea how to properly pronounce it because I've heard it said like 8 different ways. An Otyug? Is it an Otyug? I'm not sure. But you have this one. This one is 25 out of 45. But look at. These things are disgusting. Like, truly, if you look at their stat block and everything, they are gross. They are gloriously gross. So much fun. This is coming out late March, Menki. Okay? Late March is the target. They are up for pre-order now. Check with your FLGS, friendly local game store. You can also order these off of dndmini.com as well as shop.whizkids.com. Those are your online options to get started, or you can check on Amazon and other sources as well. But this is another one of the ones. Oh, so much fun. Little eyeballs. I like how everyone's getting excited just from like little peeks they saw when I showed you the box overhead shot. But there's that one. I'm gonna put you right there. Let's grab this one. We haven't seen this one yet. This is a vampire spellcaster. So here we have the vampire spellcaster. Look at this with the effect. And again, I need to adjust focus slightly. There we go. Ooh! Got a little tiefling going on here with those fangs popping out. I love it. And held aloft. Clear transparent base. You saw the T-Rex. I'm going to show the T-Rex. So this is 17 out of 45. And yes, the T-Rex will get its spotlight, not to worry. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Even the blending of the colors and the skirts and everything. Quite happy with that one. Yeah, and it's a tiefling. Isn't that cool? Oh, that's another good one. Let me see. I'm going to go to the mediums and then I'm going to work my way up. I think it's just going to be easier so I'm not toggling back and forth between focus. This one we have not seen either. This one is a lich. Lich said what? Here we have a lich. Look at these dark, ominous colors with that gorgeous orange spell effect. Ooh, and the symbols on the robes. Y'all. Again, the decaying fabric. I love this type of stuff. I love these details. This one's nice. I agree. I absolutely agree. This is good. This I like. So here's the lich. And that is, well, let's get it so we can actually read there. 35 out of 45 in the count. I mean, even, look at that. That's lovely. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I need that. Vee made me buy it. Sorry, not sorry. You know, that's a very good question. Hold on, let me look. I'm honestly having a hard time. I'm not sure what spell effect that would be. Huh. I'd have to find that one out. I can't tell just from my... But that's the lich. A lovely lich. We've already taken a look at the mummy. So I'm going to put the mummy to the side. Anyone else? And have we seen... Ooh. Oh, hello there, handsome. No, we have not seen you yet. This is a Death Knight. All right, so here we have a Death Knight. Look at that armor. Oh. Ooh. Now that's some good-looking armor. And here we have the Death Knight, and let's get the stats on it. 37 out of 45. Looka. And another good one. That's another good one. Maybe Fireball? Maybe it's ramping up for a Fireball? Scorching Ray, that might be another one. I love how you're all jumping in. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's a big help. But look at the back. Look at the detail on that. What? Yeah, that's just it. Like, I would love to use this as a fighter. Y'all. Mama may have some favorites in this one. All right, that was the Death Knight. Oh, yeah. Come here, you. Here we have the Rot Troll, okay? Not rock, rot. Rot Troll, 39 out of 45. Look at this. Oh, it's so creepy. Yeah, the Death Knight is gorgeous. I'm a fan of that one. Boost him up. Oh, look at the face. Oh, could you imagine? And I love the flames looking across the skin. That's a fantastic detail, quite frankly. I'm not flipping this upside down again if I can help it. Attack on the Titan, he's only green, yeah. But, oh, that's another, really, hold on. I'm running out of space now. You go live there. And then, okay, we've seen the Ogre Zombie. Already saw that one. You live there. Anyone else? We have seen the Warhorse, that one was done. Sybarix has already been done too. So let me take this one out. I'm just gonna start putting things on the front now. Green what? Green flame. Troll tackle avoided. Yes, PL Stowe, we just made the announcement today that in this year now we will start releasing Sprue D&D miniatures. That is coming down the pipeline. That is something you can expect. So keep an eye out for more news as we have more details to share. But I did make a point of announcing that earlier in the stream when we first got started. So here we have a Bone Naga. And I have had the joy of painting one of these before. But look at this with all the lovely vertebrae and the spikes sticking out. And hold on, let me get it So you can see Bone Naga, 40 out of 45. Look at, ouch. Don't bite me. And that split jaw. I love that detail. I love that extra detail to it. Yeah, unpainted. Sprue unpainted minis. It's something that we are going to do. And you know what, when we're done looking at these, I'm going to go back to that announcement. So if you stick around to the end of the stream, I will go over what we just released today as some big news for WizKids and WotC. I think you're all going to be quite happy about it. Those of you who are not here in the beginning, and those of you who have been here since the beginning, thank you so much. Yeah, similar to Warhammer. Yep. All right, so there's that one. Where am I going to put you? I'll put you next to our Gothic Flail Snail, which is, no, it's a bone whelp. I'm trying to grab the mediums just to make it easier. We have not seen this one yet. This is the Spectre. So here we have a Spectre. Quite frankly, I am loving this purple color. That is gorgeous. It's totally okay, PL. I'll go over the announcement again to give you the lineup of what you can expect from us. I do not mind at all. This is 16 out of 45. Transparent plastic. This is like an amethyst purple. Oh, that's a hug you don't want. And I'm a hugger, okay? I like hugs. Not this hug, but I like hugs. Look at that. All the texture in it. Ho, 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 ho. Grape Kool-Aid. Synaptic! You're gonna get me in trouble now, okay? Grape Kool-Aid. That's a good way to put it. All right, that one, and we have not seen this one yet. And you are... Who are you? A Demi-Lich. Oh, look at how fun this one is. This is the Demi-Lich. Not to be confused with Demi Moore. Kidding. And number is 34 out of 45. But look at those eyes. Mm. Bring it here and let me drain your life, right? Again, the transparent, it's like that smoky effect, which I love with the skull on the top. It's gonna get you. It's gonna get you. Yeah, that's a fun one. That's a fun one too. Okay, let's have we. Okay, I'm just gonna pull the ones we've already looked at. So we have the Skittering Horror. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start moving to the very front of my desk now. We've had the Skittering Horror. We have had, I'm gonna just keep calling this a Goth Flail Snail, and it's not, the Bone Whelk. Okay, we've seen the Bone Whelk already. If you came late to the game and you didn't see this beforehand, by all means, check out the VOD. I'm trying to keep this moving along because I just realized that we're already at 1:30. Yeep! We've looked at the Hill Giant Skeleton as well. Rawr! You go live there. Hello, my beauties. Okay, so this leaves us to some really cool ones. I am going to need to I need to adjust focus again just because there we go. And here we have a Mind Witness.
Look at this one.
Oh, all those lovely eye stalks and tentacles. Oh, it's ooey gooey loveliness. Mind Witness. And that is, did I give you the number on that one? I don't think I did give you the number. This one is actually 38 out of 45. So this is 38 out of 45. Look at that. Clear base. Lift it up. I see you. Witness me, says SL. Yes. So that's another cool dude. I'm gonna put you right there. Do I have? I kind of wanted to have the ones. Ooh, the Naga.
Naga.
You know I am going to show you a certain one last, right? It's just the way it's going to work. It's just the way it is. You're going to have to wait. Let's take this one out. This one we have an Elder Obelix. Oh, I love the Obelix. That's a really cool one. But now we have an Elder Obelix. Just look at that. It's gonna come and grab you. Look at with the tendrils wrapping around the legs. Yes, please. Yes. And these are things you don't want to mess around with either. So Elder Obelix, 43 out of 45. Yes, it does. Look at that. Transparent plastic. You can see my hand behind it. And that poor fellow, they're just getting sucked in. There's no way around it. It's just happening. It's just gonna be a thing. So there's that one. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. And then, oh hi, you're kind of cute. That's just how my mind works. Well, see, it's a juvenile kraken. I'm not kidding. This is a juvenile kraken. Look how cute. I mean, those eyes. Come on, look at this face, y'all. It's a cutie. But this is the juvenile kraken. Let me get it so you can see the base, and that is that 33? Hold on. Yeah, it's 33 out of 45. The glue bubble is making it difficult to read. But juvenile kraken gives you an idea of the back. You have that lovely pearlescent happening there too. That little extra detail, as well as these little markings. Would we call those tattoos? I'm not sure. Do krakens get tattoos? Kraken baby. Aww. Aww. Everyone all together now go. Aww. This is my baby. He is precious to me and I shall protect. That's another really cool one. I like it. Can I fit you over here? I can. You know what? You're gonna, Mr. Oozy Goozy, you can go back there and put the baby there. And then 2 more to go. 2 more to go. Oh. And I mean that in the best of ways. Oh, Atropal. We went from adorbs to put it back to where it came from. These things creep me out to no end. Just the concept of them like gives me such heebies. Let's get it so I can... There we go. Atropal. 45 out of 45. Ha. And oh boy. Look at that. Look at this. I mean, it's this gets put on a table and everybody's gonna be in the oh boy mode. Gloom from Fern Gully. No. Definitely no. Look at this though. It has that lovely, like, slimy look to it. It's so grotesque, it makes me uncomfortable, and that's a good thing. Visually. I know that doesn't make sense, but look at that. Look at... I mean, just the expression on the face. The claws, like hands. This is... Oh, it's beautifully disgusting. Giant-ended babies are indeed the stuff of nightmares. Will you be my mummy? No, I'm good. Thank you. I have my own already. Look at this, though. Oh. Oh, hello. Oh, where am I gonna put you? I'm gonna put you there. And finally, since everyone got all excited about it, of course I had to save it for the end. Of course I had to. So, no, don't fall on me. So, here we go. Well, I think this is a cool one. This is the one I wanted to end on because it's just so much fun. So here we have the Tyrannosaurus zombie. So similar to what you're seeing with the Dracoliches, you have the skin that's decaying and falling off, the exposure of different bones and vertebrae, something. But yeah, it's just gory and falling apart and ever so wonderfully menacing with the open jaw. You can practically hear the scream coming out, the cry, I guess, the roar. But here you have the zombie, the Tyrannosaurus zombie. And this one is 44 out of 45. Okay. But take a look at this one. It's just, oof. Hello. Yeah, hello, I love this one too. Yep, Fire Possum, agree. This is just such a cool looking one. All in all, everything I've shown you today, they look fantastic. It's just, where's the skeleton for his mouth? That's a good question. Can we? I like that. You know how I like to function. Oh, you can! Look. You can. See, that's why I like the chat when you guys bring up questions and things like that. Look at this. I like it. I like this one a lot. I like this one a lot. What if necromancers reclaim Jurassic Park? Oh my god. That's terrifying. That is absolutely terrifying. Does he have zombies in his stomach? Does he have a stomach? Is the next question. But yeah, that's the Tyrannosaurus zombie. So that is literally the last one I have to show off for all of you. Okay, so these are all from all of these. Well, not this. This is out today. That came out last week. All of these are available for pre-order now. Okay, they are the D&D Icons of the Realms Boneyard. What I showcased today were basically the whole, what you can find in the booster brick. So remember, a brick is 8 boosters put together. A booster is a singular box with 4 minis in there. Okay, so I was showing you all of the ones that I have in relation to that. I have unpacked basically a brick for you, which is 8 boosters, and I also pulled out from our preview box that we have for our influencers other miniatures that I want to make sure you also saw that are included in the same booster brick setup. Just want to make sure that is clear. You also got a chance to check out the promo figures, which you can get. So remember, you have both the orc and the kobold skeletons. So if you want to get the skeletons, the kobold skeletons, these you need to do when you go to dndmini.com and you place a pre-order for Boneyard. You will qualify for this promo box while supplies last. Please remember that one. Then if you want to get your orc on, your orc skeletons, these are something that are being offered at brick and mortar stores. How they are deciding to distribute these to their customers is completely up to them, but you will need to reach out to your FLGS should you want to get this particular promo box. So keep that in mind. SL, thank you so much for hanging out with us this afternoon and for all of the puns and wonderful comments. That was fantastic. Along with that, you have your 2 Dracoliches. You have the blue, which is, well, the box is there and the blue is over yonder behind my shoulder, as well as the green Dracolich. Both are $69.99, available for pre-order as well. All of these are slotted to come out late March. Okay, that is what I can tell you. Late March. So about this time next month, these will start to be, available soon, if not out. But right now, pre-order. So you have 2 premium sets, which are the Dracoliches. You have the 2 promo sets, the Orcs and the Kobold Skeleton promos, different sources. And then you also have what you will find in your classic brick booster setup for Boneyard. Really, it's a fantastic collection. It's not necessarily... Iron Hand of Vecna is out today, Steve. It's out today. So it's one of those things where I highly recommend this collection. Is fantastic just to have in general, because of how quickly and easily you can filter these into different and various campaigns. It's only necromancy if you get caught. No comment. I'm kidding. Oh, Leonardo, thank you so much. Yes, if you're not familiar, I do have a YouTube channel as well. It is basically a video on demand library of showing how to paint minis and build various terrain. I have started doing a thing I call story time. I try and do it about once a week. This week's not going to work out because busy. But, it's basically, let's read some grim stories and I'll tell you stories and we go from there in terms of making it applicable to gameplay. But that's neither here nor there. Back to the WizKid stuff. So yes, all of that being said and done about Boneyard, let's go back to... Where's my announcement? So this was the announcement that I made earlier for those of you who joined us later. We announced today, this is involving WotC for both Dungeons & Dragons as well as Magic the Gathering. We're going to have some new products that are coming out starting in 2021. So if you were here for this before, thank you so much. You're going to hear this one more time. What was this? You want a quick pan over the hall? I need to see if I could do that. Extension levels for the tower mic. Okay, I will keep that in mind. That is not something I can even guarantee, but thank you for mentioning it. Spruce Springsteen? What did I miss? Sprue. Okay. Anyways, to the announcement. Basically, what you can expect coming down the pipeline, we're going to have D&D sprue miniatures. If you're not familiar with what those are, that is basically miniatures that come on little sprues and you take apart and you assemble and you put together and paint type of situation. I am very much looking forward to these. I can't wait to show them off to you when the time comes. I don't have any in hand yet. I don't have samples or anything like that to show you, but do keep in mind this is something that is coming along. And then along with those, we are going to have some action figures. I'm not kidding. D&D action figures. I'm excited about these. I think you're going to be excited about them too. That's really all I can say about those right now. D&D paint line. Like I said before, you've seen the Vallejo Whiz Kids sets. Keep an eye out for something very similar like that, but it is specified for D&D. Nolzur's Marvelous Miniatures. So eyes on that, eyes on those prizes. Along with D&D and Magic the Gathering, you're going to see more artifacts and prop replicas. Just like the Eye and Hand of Vecna, which is kind of hidden right now. Just like this Eye and Hand of Vecna, which is out today, you'll be seeing more cool things coming out along those lines of collectibles and things you can use either in campaign or just quite frankly in your game room or wherever room you have it on display. Quite frankly, she says as she stares at all the things that are in her own room. And then from there we have further accessories for D&D, which means battle mats, maps, bags, and carrying cases, etc. So some really amazing things are going to be coming out. I can't wait to start sharing more and more of this with you as we go along. And as we start getting more to share with you announcement-wise, I'll make a point of sharing that news with you here on Mini Mayhem, which happens every Wednesday. Ding! All right, so that is pretty much the big announcement that happened today. I am thrilled that I was able to show you all these fantastic miniatures from the D&D Icons of the Realms Boneyard. Again, available pre-order, coming out late March 2021. So soon. When will then be now? Soon. Hold on. Let's just put that away for now. So that being said, I will be here again next week, but we're going to be focusing on some Starfinder miniatures. I'm going to be showing off the Planet's Apparel. I cannot wait for you to see this particular line for Paizo. It's a really great collection, very futuristic-y, spacey coolness. So join me next week for that. And then what I'm hoping to do is the week after is have a Warlock Tiles build using the curves and using the curves and angles that are coming out today as well. But I'm hoping to do a couple room builds with those in 2 weeks' time is the plan. So if you have any questions, do be sure to check us out over on our socials, Twitter, YouTube. No, this is YouTube and Twitch. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Check us out there as we make announcements and share things over on our socials. You can also catch me on the flip side as the crafting news pretty much everywhere. I also will sort of signal boost and give updates, so it's worth following me if you like sort of randomness and then miniatures. Ding. I think I need to wrap this up. I am hearing my voice get very raspy. Feel free to have fun with the V Made Me Buy It hashtag. I am cracking up over that one. I'm also glad that you all very much enjoyed each other and enjoyed chatting with each other. I'm definitely going to make a point of keeping this over here. I'm going to make a point of keeping this consolidated. That's the word I want, not conglomerated. Consolidated chat up and going for future streams because I can tell you're all enjoying riffing off of each other. To everyone in Twitch, thank you so much for hanging out with me. To everyone in YouTube land, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. This was an absolute blast. This was so much fun, and I look forward to bringing you more cool things throughout the year. I am going to wrap this up now. I have been extremely chatty today. I'm going to say what I like to say every single week, and I mean it in all honesty and genuine sentiment. Be good to yourselves, be good to each other, and I'll see you on the flip side. Until next week, take care, everyone. Bye.